Horizon Zero Dawn is one of those games that has a lot of good ideas, but only manages to pull off half of them. It has been reviewed many times with acclaim, but in those reviews, they haven't talked a lot about the parts in Horizon Zero Dawn that were bad and boring. When you start Horizon Zero Dawn, the first hour of gameplay is pretty good. You get introduced to main characters like Aloy and Ross. You have a plot to get invested into, with the plot being why Aloy is an outcast. You hunt your first robot animal, you discover fast travel, and just all the necessary stuff for the game in general. The second hour of gameplay is surprisingly better, with you hunting mechanical beasts, meeting more characters, saying goodbye to Aloy's dad, and preparing for an event. The third hour is when the game all of a sudden fluctuates into the bad and boring parts. Let me explain. You go to the event, eventually make friends with old and new rivals in the event, and win the event. But here's when it gets bonkers. Those friends you just made? Gone. Your fodder? Gone. The plot you got invested into the story? Solved in the span of 20 minutes.
You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
This is bad because all those things you were just introduced to in the first and second hours of the game are completely forgotten during the ending, and a new plot is born that only somewhat relates to the old one. The characters in Horizon Zero Dawn are even worse than the plot, with the exceptions of Aloy and Silence. Most characters that you meet on your journey are probably forgotten if you don't meet them back in the next 4 hours. And even then, most characters are pretty forgettable. And also when NPCs are talking to me, it's just so long and unnecessary. They should just tell me what to do and go.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'd expect to see some tomatoes flying.
Gameplay of Horizon Zero Dawn can be repetitive. A lot of hostile people have really bad AIs, and there are major difficulty spikes from time to time. But overall, it's fun. In areas infiltrated with mobs, you can either go head in and risk being taken out, or go sneaky and risk time being wasted. Side missions are completely optional. If you don't want to do a side mission, you can literally jump over someone. You can do these things called jobs to earn specific items, and the weapons and gear in this game are just incredible. The lore is by far the best part of this game. It's like Star Wars, there's a name for everything and there's a backstory. Questions like what time frame Horizon Zero Dawn is in, how the robot animals were created, and who created the robot animals are answered throughout the game. Horizon Zero Dawn, although having a boring, horrible story and characters, is very fun and good in terms of gameplay and lore, that I rate it a solid 7 out of 10.